All right. First and foremost, I want to say, call like how about Shem Shai? What I just said is all praises to the Father in the name of the Son. I also want to say how about Shem Shai Barakatah or Most High in Christ bless. What I'm going to get into today is gambling the sin. Before I even get into it, man, I want to go into this, man. First John chapter 3, verse 4. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's simple, man. The Torah is where you find what sin is, man. A lot of people just go off of doctrine instead of what the Bible say, man. So this is First John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. Right? The law is the Torah. Right? For sin is the transgression of the law, man. So that's basic, man. Now, a lot of Christians, man, they will say, oh, you're wrong for gambling, this, that, and the third. But what does the Bible say, man? Right? They get it from this, man. Right? And if you got a gambling problem, man, you need to really, need to revisit your the addiction that you got, man. I'm not excusing nobody who addicted to gambling, but when you get into that addiction to gambling, this is what you fall into. First Timothy chapter 6 verse 9, it says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish hurtful lusts." Right. So if you got a gambling problem, you're gonna fall into this thing, man, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Right. For the love of money is the root of all evil. This is how we see these celebrities like Diddy, like LeBron, like all these different celebrities, man. Those are the two that come to my mind off the top, man. But these people, they lust after money, right? Even Curry, he kind of got rid of that Under Armour deal, man, and now he's starting to sell his soul, man. You could see it in the way that he moving, man. You could see it in the way that he's moving. He's starting to lose himself, man. Right? And it says, while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith. So if you coveting what your neighbor got, if you want what the next man got, that is where you're gonna fall into sin, right? And pierce themselves through with many sorrows. So let's actually get that coveted, man. Right, because this is where we're gonna find it, right? Exodus chapter 20, verse 17. It says, this is gonna be quick too. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor. So if your neighbor is wealthy or whatever, man, you shouldn't be wanting to be like them, man. Right? You shouldn't want what they have. You should be content with everything that you have. Actually, let's get that really quick, man. Right, so this is Philippians chapter 4 and 11, man. It says, not that I speak in respect of want, right? For I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content. So we need to be content with everything. Now, me, I will go gambling here and there just to get out the house, man. But it ain't no gambling problem, man. Sometimes I might do some scratch offs here and there. But it's not an issue for me, man, because I don't need to do it every day. I'm not trying to get hit big. The most I ever try and win is like $500. If I hit $500, I'll leave the casino, man. Right? Back in my day, I used to gamble a lot, but not anymore, man. So this is Proverbs 13 and 11. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished. Now, we're going to get this in another translations, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Let's get that out of another translation real quick. I'm only blowing through this real quick, man, because I'm trying to get a punching bag. I'm trying to go to see where I could get a punching bag at from these stores, and I'm trying to get it before it get too late so I could work out today and it be proper if I could find one, man. We was in Proverbs 13. And that's all, man. But this is going to be an easy lesson anyway, man. This ain't going to be nothing too crazy because I already proved that it's not a sin to gamble. But if you want to make sure that you control your habits, man, it's not dishonest. Also, the NLT, wealth from get rich quick schemes quickly disappear. Wealth from hard work grows over time. Right, wealth gained hastily will dwindle, man. So if you're gonna put 1,000 down on the blackjack table and trying to get 2,000, and then put that 2,000 down, and then try and get everything, man, it's gonna dwindle away, man. You're gonna eventually run out of money, man. And then that's another one that I wanted to get. Yeah, and then that goes into the schemers, man. If you scheming, man, you're gonna get caught, man. Right? There was another one that I wanted to get, right? So that ain't it really. Wealth gain quickly will dwindle away, but the ones who gathers it little by little will become rich, man. That's basically all I wanted from that, man. So we're gonna get one more. So this Proverbs chapter 28, verse 22, and it says, "He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye." If you want to get rich quick, you got an evil eye, man. Right? And usually that comes with scheming, scamming, all that different stuff, man. You got an evil eye, man. And consider if not, the poverty shall come upon him, man. So you ain't gonna gain nothing trying to get rich quick, man. Right? So that's pretty much it, man. That's all I really had. My camera's out of focus, but oh well, man. So with that, I want to say Shalom, Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah, EGA till we see the day. Kwame.